Hi, I just have the inspiration now to talk about Transcendental Meditation. I'm here in my studio. I've just been teaching someone and I'm just about to teach someone else, and a thought is getting very lively that I'd like to share, which is TM and the way it supports change in our life. And I really want to speak to that part of you that knows that you want change, that there is a part of you that is being called forward, or almost like the gold within you is being called forth. And often when we relate to change, the mind loves to get a hold of that, and it's like, okay, I got to change this, I got to stop doing that, I got to address my routines, my habits, my willpower, my intention, and all of these things, they do count, and they do move things around on the surface level for us, and that does have value and it does bring benefit. It doesn't necessarily bring the level of satisfaction of change because it's on the level of the mind. We're giving the job of change to the mind, which it loves to have that job, but it's not the best candidate for the job, because the change that is satisfying, the positive change, the sense that we are growing naturally, becoming more of who we really know ourselves to be, who we know ourselves to be when we are not held back by stress, when we are not contracting ourselves or overwhelmed or dealing with worry and stress. The self that is free from this. When we become more of that self, that feels satisfying because life is a lot more enjoyable. TM is about a state of being. We experience ourselves without the stress. We experience ourselves with that level of potential that we are seeking. We come home to ourselves. And when we then take action after we've been meditating at that very deep level, and we're established at that level of being, and then we whatever we put our attention on in the day, our action is so much more clear, so much more powerful, so much more fun. That's big. When we chase ourselves around, gotta this, gotta that, da-da-da, all that energy permeates into whatever it is that we're trying to do, and then we just create more of that. It doesn't necessarily create what we want, and that's why we don't get the level of satisfaction. So if you're feeling called towards, another way of being, if you have that feeling that I know I need to change, but it feels elusive and feel like I've been chasing this change for a long time, that is your call to take your mind off the job and apply something that is natural. Nature does not push or strain. Nature unfolds beautifully. And that's what we want for our life.